Googled her and I found another photo of her, and she's wearing the same glasses even. So that's Paul Feig's wife. Hi and welcome to Floss and Talk. I'm Kjersti Flaa, and here at my channel I talk about my good and bad experiences in Hollywood and working as a celebrity reporter. First of all, again, thank you for all your support, you guys. This morning I received a message from someone with a picture of herself wearing one of my t-shirts in Australia. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool that someone in Australia is wearing a t-shirt that I designed. And I get emails all the time from Ireland, from Estonia. I mean, people from all over the world. It's just so inspiring to me. So thank you guys so much for all your support. I did make a new t-shirt. Someone in the comment section said to me the other day, you have to make a t-shirt saying, oh, you know, as you remember, Anna Kendrick was saying that on the red carpet.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
Oh, talking about you.
So here's that t-shirt. I will put a link in the description if you're interested in that. Anyways, so much else has been going on lately. There's new things popping up all the time. I'm so confused every day. I'm waking up and I'm like, oh my God, I have to talk about this and that. I'm sure some of you already seen that viral video with Brendan Sclenar on the red carpet in South by Southwest being asked by People magazine. I was quite impressed by People magazine for asking about this because they've been so pro Blake. And so I was a little surprised that they asked him about the brooch. So as you know, he was seen wearing this brooch on the red carpet the other day for the Vanity Fair party for, that was an Oscar party. And Justin Baldoni was wearing the same pin at It Ends With Us premiere party. And everyone's like, oh my God, Brendan Sclenar is now supporting Justin Baldoni. Well, he's not. So this is his answer to why he was wearing that pin.
That was a total happenstance. I woke up in the morning and saw an article, and I was like, oh, damn. I had literally had no idea. I had an idea I wanted to wear like a floral brooch of some kind, and that was the color I liked the best, and lo and behold, someone also wore that prior to me wearing it, so yeah.
Okay, that makes absolutely no sense to me. How, like Magnus, we were talking this morning, my boyfriend, and he was like, who has like a bunch of brooches at home? And you're like, oh, today I just felt like I had to wear a pink flower. It's so weird. He should have said where he got this brooch. Did he go out and buy it himself? Maybe it was a stylist who was also styling Justin, who gave them the same one. But it's just like, that is too much of a coincidence that you would put on that brooch. Another thing about that clip, which was so obvious, that he couldn't even put Justin's name in his mouth. I mean, that just says so much about him. You couldn't say that Justin was wearing the same pin or a brooch. You had to say someone else. He's the guy who directed Brendan Sclenar in this film. And apparently they had a great relationship until Blake Lively sued him. And then Brendan Sclenar, as we know, came out and supported Blake Lively blindly, instantly. And now he's wearing the same brooch. He just happened to have a pink flower brooch laying at home in his brooch drawer at home. And that day, he just felt like picking out that one. Anyways, other weird things happen in South by Southwest. So Melanie King, who I'm following on YouTube, a lot of you guys are following her. She finds all these little amazing little things. She's the most amazing researcher out there right now, I think. And I think she is the one who found out. I'm not sure, but I saw it on her channel as well, as a lot of you guys have been sending me this clip. So this is so embarrassing. But Paul Feig's wife, Laura Feig, who I talked about yesterday, who was out commenting on social media, on posts, trying to defend the movie and say that, you know, support the movie, don't boycott this movie because you don't agree with things, whatever. And she was saying that Blake Lively is a victim, and called everyone that was criticizing her for Trump supporting women haters or something like that. It didn't land well. And Laura... And now this picture of Laura, this is just so embarrassing. She was behind the barricade at the premiere of Another Simple Favor. She is the director's wife, and she was behind the barricade. How does that make any sense? And she was super excited to take a selfie with Blake Lively, like she'd never met her before. Like, no way. I mean, what really bugs me here is that, first of all, busted. And secondly, why couldn't they just hire an actor? There were other actors there that allegedly were hired, and I'll show you some more proof of that. But this is just the most cringe I've ever seen. And the thing is, I was like, I can't trust this photo. I need to see if that's actually her. So I Googled her and I found another photo of her, and she's wearing the same glasses even. So that's Paul Feig's wife. Fun fact is, Feig in Norwegian is pronounced Feig, which means coward in Norwegian. Just a fun fact there. There was another creator pointing out in a video that this guy that Blake Lively walks up to, I talked about him yesterday as well. He was like in the crowd behind the barricades, and Blake was like, hi. Like, how would she just know personally a fan who was just hanging out there? That's really weird. And the way he also wanted a selfie with her. If they know each other, why would you want to have a selfie over a barricade? It doesn't make any sense to me. If I have a friend who's in a movie, who's famous, and we're good friends, why would I be on that side? Why wouldn't I be inside the theater? Well, he actually was. So there's footage of him with Blake Lively inside the theater as well. So if he's invited to this premiere, why is he behind the barricade? It doesn't happen like that. I've been to so many premieres in my life. I've never been on that side of the barricade if I am invited and I have a ticket to go and watch a movie. It's just no way. Why would you? The thing is, you meet all the celebrities inside the theater anyway, and they will go through the whole theater, and they would sometimes even sit and watch the entire movie in the theater. So why would you? I mean, this is so bad. And it reminds me, of course, of that moment that appeared a few months ago, or maybe just a month ago, with Ryan Reynolds, with paparazzis in New York. And someone also pointed out that most of the stuff that the fans brought for Blake Lively to sign were Deadpool stuff. Like a box. I just saw like some posters and boxes with Deadpool on it. It's like, why would they bring that to another Simple Favor premiere? Someone also pointed out how, Justin Baldoni's wife, she's been keeping quiet this entire time. Her name is Emily and she's Swedish. By the way, Emily is also the name of Blake Lively's character in Another Simple Favor, but that doesn't have anything to do with it. But Emily, she's Swedish. I've never met her, but I would like to. She seemed very nice. And she's just been like in the background here. The only thing she did was say happy birthday to her hubby. And that's it. She hasn't come out. She hasn't commented on anything. She just kept her cool while Paul Feig's wife is on a rant. So the same creator, Melanie King, posted on X saying that it looked like Blake Lively was terrified to walk the red carpet, and Anna Kendrick never wants to work with Lively again. And Paul Feig instantly replied to her saying, you're wrong. Why wouldn't he come up and say something more than that? Just, no, you're wrong. Like, why is she wrong? We could all see it with our own eyes, what was happening on that red carpet and inside the premiere. I don't think I've seen any pictures at all with them actually standing next to each other, except when they were on stage and they were placed there. I mean, they probably wouldn't ask to stay, next to each other specifically. But apart from that, red carpets, any pictures, there's always a buffer in between the two of them. Okay, so there's been new footage leaked. This is apparently from a paparazzi. It was on Reddit, and a lot of people reacted to it already. So as you can see from this footage, it appears, we can actually see that Blake Lively is biting on Baldoni's lip. To me, Blake Lively in this clip doesn't look like she's traumatized in any way. And she is the one biting his lip. This is not behind the scene footage. This is, I don't know, maybe it is footage from the film. But as you can see, she is the one who takes initiative for biting his lip very carefully, but she is biting the lip. The thing is, with clips like this coming out, it's gonna be really difficult for Blake when she is in court in front of a jury to explain why she was biting his lip in this clip. It could have been in the script. I don't know, but how detailed the script is. If she's like, oh, first you kiss, then you bite a little bit, then you kiss again. You know, how technical are these things really? But from this footage, I cannot see a person feeling uncomfortable at all. Okay, guys, that's it for me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe. It really helps my channel, and of course hit the notification button so you don't miss an episode ever. And it also helps the algorithms, you know, the more subscribers I have and you get my videos in your feed, because that's been happening a lot lately, that people have been unsubscribed and they don't see my videos anymore. And yeah, I've been talking a lot about that. How I think this is evident that this CIA former chief of staff is working really hard. Anyways, thank you for watching again, you guys, and thanks for all your engagement. Thanks for the tips you're sending me. You guys are just amazing, and you're so supportive. And I thank you for welcoming my guests. And I see sometimes you don't always agree with what my guests are saying, and that's totally fine. I think it's good to have people with different opinions, and usually my guests have the same kind of opinions as the rest of us here, but sometimes they have said things that you don't agree with. And I've had people say to me, oh, I am unsubscribing from your channel because of this guest said something. And I think that's really sad. It's better to just actually disagree with someone. I like that. I might have people here on my channel that are disagreeing with me, just to see, you know, because I like to have a discussion with people. So anyway, stay tuned for more amazing stuff on Flawsome Talk, and I'll see you in my next episode. Bye.